Good morning, guys. Today we're going to be talking about sleep. It's funny that I'm doing this right as I wake up, first thing in the morning. Today we're going to be talking about sleep. So if you want to skip to the part where we talk about sleep and how to balance your sleep cycle and how to get to bed on time and how to be a productive person first thing in the morning because you sleep well, go to this timestamp right here, just above my face. But if you want to see some cool stuff about how we go through our day, set to some cool music and an awesome montage, you know what to do. Just keep on playing. I'll see you guys soon. Bye. I just had lunch, finished my classes for the day. It is just about done, but I still have a couple of small groups I have to get down to. So I'm going to go to those, get those done. I'm also going to hit the gym later on. And finally, to end the day, before we go into the sleep information, finally, we have an IEA dodgeball tournament. I'm taking some pictures at the dodgeball tournament, so hopefully there's some cool things to come from that. But for now, I'm going to get back to my small groups, and I'll see you shortly. Hey, so if you're still here, shout out to you guys for sticking around. I'm just about to go and shoot some photos for, oh, there we go. I'm about to go shoot some photos for the IEA dodgeball tournament, and hopefully that goes really well. I didn't realize how dark it was going to be, and I'm only like an amateur photographer, and, you know, but yeah. And so it's going to be interesting to see if I can get some decent shots in the dark. Wish me luck, and very shortly, I'll be talking about sleep. So, thanks. Bye. Okay, what's happening, guys? So hopefully you enjoyed that little bit with the dodgeball and all the nonsense that happened throughout my day. We had some cool pictures and I sent them off to IEA and I think it turned out well. So if you stuck around up to this point, big thank you. Yeah, I love it. I'm happy with it. It's great. So the point of the video is where we're at now. The point of the video is that we're talking about sleep. We're talking about just a couple ways to make sure your sleep cycle kind of works for you and is supportive of what you're doing. So if you'd allow me to, let me hit you with a couple of tips really briefly of things that you should do so that you sleep better and have a better sleep cycle. This is very much a do as I say and not as I do, because as I record this right now, it's 11:07. I should probably be asleep, but I'm still gonna edit this. The point is that I know what to do to have a good sleep schedule. I don't necessarily always do it, but these are the things. Number one, the first and foremost thing, your bed should be for nothing but sleep and for sex. Right, babe?
Yeah.
Number one rule of sleep hygiene, of good sleep hygiene. Number two, make sure you go to bed when you are tired. Do not go to bed if you are not tired. Now, this sounds really sounds weird because it's like, you go to bed and you become tired. You want to make sure, we call this stimulus control. You want to make sure that your bed becomes a stimulus for sleep. If you go to bed when you're not tired and you're just kind of laying there, what starts happening is that you stop associating bed with sleep. You want to associate bed with sleep so that when you hit the bed, when your head hits that pillow, you're out like a light. I don't want you in bed on Instagram. I don't want you in bed on Facebook. I definitely don't want you in bed doing homework and schoolwork. Because one, we already said bed's for sleep and sex. Schoolwork is not sexy. It's not sexy unless you're planning to become a plastic surgeon. Schoolwork is not sexy. Go to bed when you're tired and make sure bed is for sleep and sex only. Another tip I got for you, if you go to bed and you're not tired, get up. If you're not asleep after 10 minutes, get up. If you're not asleep after 10 minutes of being in bed, get up and go do something. Maybe go read that book that you've been meaning to read. Maybe go do that extra lecture you've been meaning to do. I know that'll put you to sleep. Get up if you're not asleep after 10 minutes in bed. Again, we're focusing on turning the bed into a stimulus for sleep. That's what we want. That's how we fix our sleep hygiene, and that's how we get a really good sleep schedule. Another big one, and this is something that I hate because I know that I do it, don't take naps during the day. Apparently, this is a tip to keep you on a good sleep schedule. Frankly, I don't listen to it. I don't take that many naps, but I enjoy naps. But apparently do not nap is one of them too. Another tip I got for you, don't have coffee past noon. If you're somebody who's very sensitive to caffeine and you're having coffee past like 4 in the afternoon, you're gonna be awake for a long time. Personal story, I used to take this pre-workout that had like 300 milligrams of caffeine, and I was an idiot, and I would take it, I'd work out at like 9 p.m. That's when I used to work out when I wasn't in school. And so of course, like I have all this energy, and by the time it's time to go to bed, my legs are still running and I still want to do stuff, and like my mind is exhausted, and my body's exhausted, but my mind is ready to go. So no caffeine past 4. It's kind of a cool segue. Another tip is don't work out within 2 hours of going to sleep. What happens is you have all this blood flowing, your body still wants to do stuff within that 2 hours of when you go to sleep and if you've worked out. So don't work out within 2 hours of going to sleep. It'll help you sleep a little bit better. Another really good tip for you is take a hot shower or a hot bath. This is what I actually do, especially when I really want to sleep. Take a hot shower or a hot bath. You can do that one within 2 hours of going to bed. That'll help you get to sleep a little bit better. I have 2 last ones for you. One of the last ones is make sure you avoid extremes at nighttime. Avoid extreme temperature, as in like avoid being too hot at night. Nobody likes sleeping too sweaty. Avoid being too cold at night. That's not fun either. Just make sure you avoid extremes of temperature. As long as you're comfortable, it's a lot easier to sleep better. And the last one I got for you, all of these things, all of these sleep hygiene tips and hacks and tricks or whatever, they only work if you attempt to set a consistent bedtime schedule. Again, do as I say, not as I do. I hate bedtime schedules. I don't care for them. You want to tell me when to go to bed? Good luck. But if you do want to get a better sleep schedule, if you're one of these people who does care about getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night, get on a consistent sleep schedule. Make sure your bed is for nothing but sleeping for sex. And make sure you don't bring homework and schoolwork and all that other boring stuff to bed with you. Make sure you're not working out within 2 hours of bed. Make sure you take your hot shower within 2 hours of bed. The point of the matter is that if you do all those things and you attempt to get a consistent sleep schedule and you can attempt to get a consistent bedtime, you should expect to sleep a lot better. And we all know that sleep is really good for your mood, sleep is really good for your mental performance, good for your mental health, and it's good for just your cognition in general. So if you're a student, if you're somebody who's doing something that's like mentally demanding, make sure you try and get some sleep. Guys, I want to thank you so much again for sticking in and holding on this long and for checking this video out. If you like what I'm doing, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button, make sure you share the video with your friends. That's something I think I've gotten away from asking you guys to do. If you like what I'm doing, your friends will like what I'm doing. So make sure you share the video with your friends, make sure you hit subscribe, make sure you tell your friends to subscribe. And until next time, dream big, work hard, and be oh so good to each other. Peace out, y'all.